Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this video I'm going to take another look at Arcane Rush, a free-to-play auto-battler game from Gear Games, this time focusing on some fun scaling combos with ninjas and with Nord. This is a sponsored video, so you can support my channel by downloading the game on Steam, on Android or on iOS, either using the link down below in the description or using the QR code on the screen. Scaling your stats is the way to build those really huge boards and actually win some lobbies, win in the end game. And when it comes to scaling, it's important to know about stat permanence. So there are lots of things that gain stats. For example, this Rising Warrior Ninja. While I am in your hand, I gain +3/+3 when you summon or play a ninja. But some of the stats that minions gain are temporary, they're only there during the combat, and some of those are permanent, so they carry over the next rounds. And there's basically 3 ways for a minion to get permanent stat upgrades. One, when you upgrade it while you're not in combat, while you're in the store, so then you're just doing stuff, and if you gain any stats there, those are always permanent. Then, if the minion says that stats gained are going to be permanent, well, then those stats are going to be permanent. And finally, during combat, anything that's in your hand and gains stats, then those stats are also going to be permanent. So for example, Rising Warrior, while I'm in your hand, I gain +3/+3 when you summon or play a ninja. So Rising Warrior, during combat, in your hand, you're summoning ninjas because ninjas just come in and out of the battlefield, and Rising Warrior gains stats, and those stats are permanent, they carry over to the next rounds, and that's how you build some really huge minions. So for ninjas, Arcane Warrior is one of my favorites, and then this one, Oni-chan. When you summon a unit in combat, give buffs to your ninjas in hand and on the board. Ones on the board are temporary, ones in the hand are permanent. So basically the way you build ninjas is that first you have some ninjas on the board that will have effects that summon other ninjas from your hand. You try to keep a bunch of ninjas in your hand, like 5 ninjas or so, and then those ninjas get buffed while they're in hand, they gain permanent buffs, and then they get summoned on the board, and then they just fight and they come in and out and do just wonderful things. So ninjas are a really fun race where a lot is happening, but perhaps even more I like the Nord. Nord are another tremendously fun race. Nord really comes into play at tier 4. At tier 4 you gain access to 2 key units. You get Rhino Rider, Barrier, Survive, give your units +2/+2 permanently, improve this by +1/+1 each turn. So anytime Rhino Rider survives an attack, it buffs your units permanently. And you also get access to Ice Queen, which is another tier 4 Nord unit, which has Taunt, and whenever Ice Queen survives, it procs the survive effect of another unit. So when you have an Ice Queen on the board, and a Rhino Rider on the board, and no other survive units on the board, Ice Queen is tanking, it's a taunt minion, so it takes all the hits, it procs the Rhino Rider all the time, and Rhino Rider just keeps buffing everything, and it's an insane scaling combo that I really like. Nords have this thing going on where they're going to get attacked, and they take damage, and they survive damage, and they just buff stuff, and it gets really wonderful. So let's take a look at some ninjas and some Nords going in with some scaling in action. Torvin Skull Dragon. An upgrade shop, get coin. No weakness. Upgrade shop, get a coin. Apparently there's a new dealer like coming in new seasons or something, and you really want to play with the new dealer. There's some kind of reward track and stuff that you can get things. Taunt and Barrier. Berserk. Summon a different ninja. It's a black ninja. Let's go. Is this always AI opponent? I thought none of them were AI opponents. I thought all of the opponents were humans. Let's see. Ouch. That wasn't promising. Give an ally barrier. Give a unit in your hand +1/+1, then summon it.
Strategy? Or just vibes?
So if I buy this and do like this. Now this is going to get the buff and then it's going to be summoned from my hand, right? That didn't do much good. I'm going to deploy another one of these ninjas. I'm very confused about the ninjas, to be honest. So many ninjas everywhere. I don't know. Don't even know what's going on with these ninjas. So draw is enough to stay in, guaranteed. So I think I can actually afford to upgrade the shop. Let's see. I think I can afford to do this. Can I afford to do this? Well, yeah, unless both of these two win. No, they didn't both win, so I could afford that. Ambush and death. Give a unit in your hand +4/+4 and first strike. That's interesting. That's a 17/13. Fledgling Sky Terror. Another Ambushido. Guess I'll buy that. Play an ambush, get a ninja and give it stealth. I don't know, I'm very confused about the ninjas so far. Well, this gets me a gold and a triple. Let's take a triple. We get the discover. While I am in your hand, I gain +3/+3 when you summon or play a ninja. All of this gets better when it's summoned from hand. I think I'll just deploy this one out there now. We get some summons from hand or something. Alright. They were summoned from hand. No, that keeps surviving and growing. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on. Ninjas are too advanced for me. Because I don't really want this one. I just sell that. These are summoning ninjas from my hand all the time. Let's see what happens. But that's just bouncing into my hand and out of my hand and going places. And growing all the time. Ninjas. Well, I guess there's nothing I want to do right now. So I don't know, I have those 2 ninjas on the board that just summon more stuff from my hand all the time. Now I ended up summoning this, which I didn't really want, because I wanted to keep that in my hand to grow. But what on earth is this? When you summon ninja in combat, give +2 damage to ninja everywhere. Aggroing ninja should aggro all ninjas. Well, let's see what happens. Again, I managed to summon the ninja that I didn't want to summon, the one that I want to be in my hand, and then I want it to come out a little bit later. I'm not sure if that ninja that summons the random ninjas is very useful. To be honest, it might not be. Deal half of my damage to 2 random enemies. Might get one of those. When you summon a unit in combat, give +1. Oh. That seems sweet. And is full. Need to make space. I have these ambushidos. I have the Trajan warrior. Now those ambushers.
I'd frame that one. Or clone it.
Might not need this one. I think I want this one here. Be another Raijin warrior. We'll give this a try. So now I will summon 2 units in combat right here, right? So that's going to give some immediate buffs. And this Raijin warrior immediately begins to grow as well. Alright. So what I'm really looking for is triples. Because I have a lot of doubles, but I don't have any triples. When you have space, summon a unit from your hand. I think I might sell that and buy this. No, I can't buy that. My hand is full.
A real shadow pull. Silent, but devastating.
I think I want them to be ordered like this so that I get all the kickstarts in the right order, I think. I think this is how it goes. These kickstarts, then I get that kickstart and it summons when there is space. Yeah, like here. Now we have the kickstart set up. 2 ninjas summoned immediately, another 2 summoned when there is space.
Wow, my Shadow Master would have fainted.
Okay, so we get that thing going on. Whoa. It's a lot of buffs. These are growing so crazy. So that summons 2. I mean, I can't have another one that summons, right? Maybe I'll just sell that off. I don't have enough space. Now I don't know what to do anymore. I don't have space for all the summons. I'm going to deploy this and I'm going to sell that. I'm also going to deploy this and I'm going to sell that one too. But that one's an ambush ninja. These ones could grow. These are ambush ninjas. Can I just go with these? Is that okay? That's a little weird, but... Look at all those buffs. Oh boy. I guess we'll take the golden. I'm not sure if I even needed the golden one though. Was it even useful? I'm not sure if turning that into golden one was even good. Or if I should have just kept the 2 separate ones. The ninjas. Oh boy, that was some ninja power. Might try this one. Well, I obviously have to start with a ninja here because, well, because that's what was offered. What can you do? No, that ninja grew into huge size. Then it was a draw. Right? Maybe I need to buy another ninja here. See, I would want to upgrade, but I'm afraid that I would lose. Oh, well, I can lose like this too, I suppose. Or I might win. If I get the right random ninjas. That was close. Only 2 players I can upgrade it to the next tier. I mean, I can buy this, right? And deploy that because I will also get the doggo. I can sell the doggo. And then I can still upgrade the shop. This has got to be it, right? That allows me to get a little bit stuff on the board. And get an upgrade on the shop. But now I'm stuck with ninjas again, even though I wanted to play with Nord. You just don't always get to do that because that's how these auto battlers work. You need to be ready to make use of opportunities and you need to be ready to pivot. Looks like we're firmly in the ninja camp right now. Okay, so I'm selling that in order to buy this. Will then give me this one in golden.
Wait a moment. Breathe, sire.
And that gives me a tier 3 discover. Maybe I would have needed a tier 4 discover though. So If I return this back to my hand, what happens when I play it again? I don't get a new discover. I suppose it would have been a little bit too good. Should have positioned this one to be the first one to attack. One a little bit luckily there. I think what I really need to do here though is... What I really need to do here is upgrade the shop. Because now it's a good opportunity because I don't have to win this round and then I'll be stronger later on. They're so sweet. But it looks like I'm into ninjas now. I don't have any really strong ninjas either though. Maybe I should have went to the north. Can I still go? I might still be able to go with the north, right? Who says I can't? What if I just do? It's a low level fight, so maybe. Okay, really. Well, ninja things happened. Might grab one of those. Might grab another one of those. An ally survives damage. Oh, that's so nice. I want that. Who do I have to sell to get it? Those.
I can sense energy. That one kinda whispered. Eh.
Something like this. I mean, I'm pretty weak actually right now. But let's see. No. And I'm facing some strong ninjas. Yikes. That's going to that's going to hurt. Yep, those are some big ninjas. Desperately trying to switch into Nord. Not working. Sell that one. Make that one start gaining stats every turn. Okay. Golden Yeti. And a tier 5 Discover. Tier 5 Discover. This is a big one. This is a big one. It's a death ability. That's not very useful. Oh, that was not very useful. Oh, I don't have anything good going on. Yikes. Well, I do have the Yetis, I guess. Go Yeti! Still that one ninja is winning more. Ah, oh dear, oh dear. Desperately trying to move to north.
That was clean. Like scary clean. I like it.
That's not useful. Barrier, survive. Give your units +2/+2 permanent. Permanently. Okay. Now we're talking.
Now that's sharp. I want
I
two.
want all of these.
No, 3.
I want all of these. Now I'm selling these away. Whenever this survives, give your units +2/+2 permanently, and it improves each turn. Too bad we got them this late, so I guess that's gonna be a problem. And this is now going to get bonuses. And whenever it survives, it's going to get more bonuses. Okay, we just started scaling up. This Nord army just started scaling. Let's scale. Alright, look at that, it's a completely different army. What can I even replace here? Well, I suppose we triple this. Give your units +5/+5 permanently. Alright. Give me the damage of the ally to my right. Then frostbite it. No, that's not very useful. What is a warhorse? One ally of each race +4. Okay. Nice, nice. I do need to find something. Another one of these. That sounds like something. Alright, so a pair of drummers. This is it. This is how we roll. End of turn effects, and then we're starting to scale. Anytime my taunt minion survives, it's just going to gain a ton of stats. Alright, we made it. We made the Nord team. Yeah, you have some ninjas. Would have needed some bigger ninjas. And some of those buffs are permanent too. Look at the stats on the... That gained like more than 20/20 permanently from just the last fight. Okay, let's fight. That Yeti. End turn. Bonuses. And frostbite's actually a pretty major disadvantage though. And these are a little bit bigger ninjas. That said, even though they're bigger ninjas, we still have quite a lot of stats here. Do we have enough? This should still be enough, right? I wonder what's coming from hand. That's like the question. There's a lot of stuff coming from hand, then maybe. But we're also scaling a lot. Every fight, we're scaling like crazy. It's just 20 or more stats every single fight. At this point, I'm basically just looking for triples. Don't think I care about anything else anymore. Oh, poor dragons. Well, the faster they die, the less I scale, though. Survive, get buffed. Survive, get buffed. Those are some real buffs. Right there.
You've got some good instincts.
Survive, give your units +11/+11 permanently. Oh man. So you can survive ability of a random different ally. And the only other survivability I have is this one, so that's scaling. That scaling is something else. Oh, I could pick up this, I guess.
Huh? That's legal? That card's too good.
These are useless though. When an ally with taunt takes damage, give it buffs permanently. Yes, please. We're going to deploy this one. Okay, it's a little bit small, but it will grow. And this should be good. Time to scale. Look at the size of these ninjas. And they still struggle. Oh, those ninjas are so huge and they still struggle so much. The survive effects are being triggered. The survive effects are being triggered. It's +11/+11 permanently every time somebody hits into my taunt minion. Now they finally killed my taunt, but 363 attacked me. That Yeti. So I had this. It's 92 after one round. So I could get golden ones of these. That's pretty much the only thing. I can find those triples. We're getting 90 stats per fight. Permanent stats. Well, up to that, of course, it depends on the opponent just dies, then we won't, but... That is a satisfying Nord machine. That's better than the dwarves. Oh boy. One more fight.
A real shadow pull. Silent, but
I
devastating.
can deploy that. Well, I don't have 2 allies with good survivabilities, but it's gonna be fine. I don't need anything. $478, $481. This one has been here for 2 rounds and it's 206, 206. Those poor ninjas. Last rounds they were able to still kill the taunt. Now they can't even kill the taunt anymore. This was awesome. Getting some real scaling action going. Yeah. So that is what scaling in Arcane Rush looks like, and you can download the game and support my channel on Steam, on Android, on iOS, either using the link down below in the description or using the QR code on the screen. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.